Hello students, welcome to Elemental Hardware Enrichment. Today we're going to build a birdhouse. So the first thing we need to do is safety glasses because we're going to be using a tool. And then let's get out our tool, our hammer, put it to the side, close your box, and remove it from your table. Then we will grab our birdhouse. What we're going to do first is we're going to identify all the parts of the birdhouse so we know what to nail together. Okay, so here we have a floor. The floor has 4 holes. Let me grab a pencil. So if you look, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 holes. That's going to be your floor. Then you have roof pieces. They look like this. One is bigger than the other. If you put them together, you'll see. And then also another one, one has holes and one doesn't. And you'll see why in just a minute. Then you have your front and back. And very important that this is the front. The front has 2 holes. If you look at the back of the front side, it only has 1 hole. So that's very important. We have our 2 sides. Then we have 2 sides here. This is going to be the side of your birdhouse. And that there is going to be the end of the wood pieces. And then we have a little bag with the perch, which is a small dowel. We have 16 nails. We put an extra one in just in case you lose one. Move those to the side. You might want to actually keep the nails in the bag. And when you get ready to use them, you just pull them out one by one because they're really rolly and they'll roll off the table. And you'll never find them again. Trust me, I've done it. Then you have 2 screw hooks. And then you have your chain. So now that we've got all that sorted, let's build. First thing we're going to do is grab our sides and our front. Let's start with our front. What we're going to do here is we're going to need 4 nails. So grab 4 nails out of your bag and we're going to pre-nail them in. It makes it a little bit easier to control when you're building your house. So what we're going to do, make sure you have the front side and there you see 2 holes right here. Take your nails and let's pre-nail them in. Make sure also, another note, when you're holding your hammer, hold it by the end. Don't hold it up here because it makes it really difficult to hammer down. So always hold the hammer at its base. Now, and we've got those pre-nailed. This is what the front of your house should look like. After you've got that done, let's grab our sides. It doesn't matter which side you use first. They're both the same. What we're going to do now is we're going to nail our side in. And the way we do that is you want to put the side all the way to the edge of the roof here and line it up. Make sure it's flush and 90 degrees. So you see how it makes a 90-degree angle right there? Get it in place and start nailing it in. Ta-da! We've got one side on. Now we're going to do the same thing to the opposite side. Put it to the edge of the roof, just like this. This one's going to be a little bit easier because you have the other side to stand on. So once you've got that, nail it in. Now, another thing is, if you're nailing and the nail gets crooked, like it moves off to the side like that one, stop. Stop nailing. Don't nail anymore. Take your hammer and kind of bang it straight again and continue hammering. Make sure not to hit your fingers too. Okay, then same thing for the opposite side. Grab 4 nails. 4. Exactly. Pretty cool. This one, it doesn't matter which side you nail it on because both sides is the same. Line it up. You'll see sometimes it gets a little twisted, so kind of bend it, hold it tight, hammer. So now you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so then what we're going to do is grab our 2 screw hooks. We're going to start them on the top of these, on the peak of the roof. There are 2 little holes. Let's start and screw those in. Take your time, make sure it's going straight, and just twist it just like this. When you stop, you want your screw hook to be a T on the front and on the back. Okay. Don't screw it in too much. Like if once you see that it's hit the top of the wood, don't screw anymore because it'll strip the wood and the screw hook won't be very sturdy. Now that we've got that done, put that to the side and let's grab our roof pieces. On the roof pieces we have holes on one side and no holes on the other. And that is because we are going to make an L with that. So let's take out 3 more nails. And let's pre-nail those in. Got those pre-nailed. Take your other roof piece, line it up, make sure it's flush on the edge and on the end, and make sure it is at a 90-degree angle and start nailing it in. And always go in order. Don't skip because sometimes you need to adjust the middle. Perfect. Now you got a little roof. And you could put that to the side. Now take your floor and let's get 4 more nails. And let's pre-nail those. Now what you're going to do, it'll make it much easier for when you're putting your floor on. You are going to put a little line right here so it lines up with the nail. Do the same thing to the other side. A little line, turn it around, a little line here, and another line right here. That will make it easy to center it on the sides here. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, line our lines up, hold it in place, make sure it's flush on both sides, and nail our floor on. If it moves, you can adjust it. So now our floor is on. So now what we want to do, take our chain, put it through the hook, take your roof, put one part of the chain through the bottom, back through the top, bring it around and hook it to your other hook. That's that. Take your perch, put your perch on. It's going to be a little bit tough. Do not hammer the perch on. What you want to do is, like, maybe in a twisting motion, just do it like that, and there we go. Now we're ready for paint. Now that our birdhouse is finished, I hope you guys had a great time building this project. I'll see you next time.